Greetings, Felix Fortuna, just a caveman living in a modern cave. And as caveman, we know his patterns in the night sky. And as the song goes, I have ridden shooting stars, and I can show you how. Again, we're going to read from MUL APIN 1 at ORACC, cam/GCAB, the plow, and type in the MUL, and then it gets down to the MUL APIN 1. Because my last few videos have got us down to line 137, or I mean 139, I'm sorry. We're going to start right here at 140. The culminating stars that stand in the path of Enlil in the middle of heaven, opposite the sky watcher's chest, and by means of which he observes the rising and setting of the stars at night. The Supa constellation, dignity, the standing gods, the dog, the goat, the leopard, the stag, the old man, the crook, the great twins, the crab, the lion, the frond, and the abundant. All these are the culminating stars that stand in the path of Enlil in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and by means of which you observe the rising and setting of the stars at night. If you are to observe the culmination in Nisanu, first month, on the 20th day, you stand with your west to the right, east to your left, your face raised south in the morning before the sun has risen. The leopard's shoulder stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the crook rises. In Ayara, on the second month, on the first day, the leopard's chest stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the bristle rises. In Ayara, the second month, on the 20th day, the leopard's shin stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the bull's jaw rises. In Simanu, the third month, on the 10th day, the leopard's heel stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the true shepherd of Anu rises. In Deuzi, on the fourth month, on the 15th day, the brightest star in the old man stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the arrow rises. In Abu, in the 5th month, on the 15th day, the twinkling stars of the old man stand in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the bow rises. In Ululu, on the 6th month, on the 15th day, the great twins stand in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the Supa constellation, and Eridu rises. In Tisritu, the 7th month, on the 15th day, the lion stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the scales rise. In Arasamnu, in the 8th month, on the 15th day, the frond stands in the middle of heaven, opposite your chest, and the goat rises. In Kislimu, the 9th month, on the 15th day, the Supa constellation, ditto, the leopard rises. And Tabetu, on the 10th month, on the 15th day, the standing gods stand, ditto, opposite your chest, and the swallow rises. In Sabatu, on the 11th month, on the 15th day, the dog stands, ditto, opposite your chest, and the field rises. In Daru, on the 12th month, on the 15th day, the goat stands, ditto, opposite your chest, and the fish rises. The gods that stand in the moon's path and across which the moon traverses and touches each month, the bristle, the bull of heaven, the true shepherd of Anu, the old man, the crook, the great twins, the crab, the lion, the furrow, the scales, the scorpion, Pabblesag, the goatfish, the great one, the swallow's tail, Anonitu, and the hireling. All these are the gods that stand in the moon's path and across which the moon traverses and touches each month. And that is the end of the MUL APIN 1. Thank you so much for paying attention. And here it is, all kinds of in cuneiform, how you pronounce it, I suppose. So that's fantastic. But again, the MUL APIN 1, from ORACC, cam/GCAB. Thank you so much.